Speaker, members of the House. The people of Gauteng deserve a Department of Sports, Arts, Culture and Recreation that opens libraries, honours their heritage, develops their children through sport and supports the artists and storytellers who hold this province together. What they have received instead is a budget that grows its administration by 28% while cutting libraries and cultural affairs by more than 55 million combined. The DA cannot support Vote 12, and we will tell this House exactly why. Let us start with the numbers. Administration in this vote increases from 173 million to 221 million, a 48 million increase, 28% in a single year. At the same time, this department reported 202 vacant posts in its Q4 performance review. It failed to pay valid invoices within 15 days, its own target, and it recorded 9.9 million in fruitless and wasteful expenditure and 3.7 million in irregular expenditure, without, as far as this House can determine, any meaningful consequence management. So the department is not filling posts. It is not paying its suppliers. It is wasting public money, and its answer is to give itself 48 million for administration. That is not capacity building. That is rewarding failure. The Library and Archive Services Programme is cut by 23.7 million. Municipal library transfers fall from 221 million to 194 million. 9 municipalities depend on those funds to keep the community libraries open, staffed and supplied. These are not luxury facilities, Deputy Speaker. For a child in Rotunda, a job seeker in Tembisa, a student in Kagiso who has no desk at home and no data on their phone, the community library is the most important public building in their neighbourhood. And yet, the Coxwood Community Library in Randfontein, a 15 million project, is only now entering construction after the implementing agent signed its contract late and handed over the site on the last day of the financial year. A year of delays rolled into this budget with no accountability and no penalty. The Zeefbekom and Millersteiner libraries are still at the design documentation stage, still on paper, still waiting. The people of those communities have been waiting long enough. Cultural Affairs loses 31.5 million. The number of arts and culture organisations financially supported falls from 22 to 12. Arts event support are halved. Arts organisations that rely on this department to survive, to pay their people, to keep their doors open, are going to lose their funding. The Gauteng Film Commission, which should be a driver of the creative economy, records only 35% invoice payment compliance within 15 days. SMMEs and township film enterprises carry that cash flow risk. The governance transition of the GFC remains unresolved. Deputy Speaker, I want to speak about the Women's Living Heritage Monument at Sammy Mark Square in Tshwane. This monument was built to honour the women of South Africa. It received significant public funding. It was supposed to be open, operational and alive with the stories of women who shaped this country. It is not open. It has no occupancy certificate. It is deteriorating. And in this budget, it receives another 2.7 million, still at the construction stage, with no credible date for when these doors will open. That is not heritage protection. That is a monument to poor planning and broken promises. And it is not alone. Provincial museums and cultural sites across Gauteng face maintenance backlogs, security failures and resource shortfalls that this budget fails to address. The maintenance and repairs allocation for Vote 12's entire infrastructure programme is 2.47 million, less than a quarter of 1% of this vote. That is not a maintenance budget, that is a gesture. Deputy Speaker, the Democratic Alliance's position is clear. We support sport, arts, culture and recreation. Thank you.